What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share. It's dope content if you like it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now this joint right here is a super shout out and rest in peace to my guy Charlie Rock LD. You heard? My YouTube gangster, you heard? My YouTube comrade, you heard? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? How I met Charlie Rock LD, man. You heard? This was like 8 months ago, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my YouTube thing, you know what I'm saying? My channel is, is doing his numbers, you know what I'm saying? For the dirty section that I'm in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my numbers and all that. And then one day I get a message from Charlie Rock LD, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, what's up, L Famous? This Charlie Rock LD, what's good? So I'm like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, man, I'm feeling your channel and all that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you a great inspiration to me, you heard, and this and that. So I'm like, oh, word? I was like, all right, I'm feeling your channel too, Charlie Rock. Yo, man, we from the X, man, we need to work, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, B, we gonna work, man. He said, yo, what we gonna talk about? He said, what we gonna talk about? So I said, yo, why don't you talk about, I said, you was out there when Calderon was out there, right? He was like, yeah, B. I was like, yeah, you talk about Calderon and I talk about Boy George, you heard? On some BX shit, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, that sound like a go. And I could talk about Chicky, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna talk about his cousin Baby. He's like, yeah, my cousin Baby and all that. I'm like, whoa, Baby, your cousin? He's like, yeah, B. I said, yeah, I know about Baby, you know what I'm saying? You heard? He started the Colonellos, right? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. He started the Colonellos in jail, you heard? And he was a wild boy. I think he was one of the youngest dudes on that was on America's Most Wanted, right? He's like, yeah, that's my cousin, you heard? I said, yeah, I know Bob Ism from over there, you heard? Bob Ism used to tell me about Baby and all of them, you heard? And then my man Loco and all them niggas from over there used to tell me about Baby, you heard? Fonzo, Sanford, and that's all them area, you heard? You know what I'm saying? The Hughes boys and all that. That's all that area, you heard? He's like, yeah, you know about my cousin? I said, yeah, I know about Baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Know about Baby. I said, yeah, that shit gonna be lit. It's gonna be super lit, you heard? So then, you know what I'm saying, we was kicking it, boom. So then, boom, we was setting up a date. We said we was gonna do it. He put it off to like, we was talking like on a Thursday. I wanted to do it the next day, but he was like, nah, we can't do it. He said, yo, how about we do it Sunday? So I was like, all right, Sunday then, you know what I'm saying? He's like, how you want to do it? We going to do it on your platform or we going to do it on my platform? So I was like, nah, let's do it on your platform because you got that StreamYard, right? He's like, yeah, I got that StreamYard. I said, all right, so boom, we do it on your platform. And basically, I'm going to send you all the pictures of Boy George that I got from out the book and everything. You know what I'm saying? This and that and this. The picture of the dude fingers, the dude, you know, because I read the book, man, and Boy George was that dude, you know what I'm saying? It's because when they took down Boy George, it really was because they was on a manhunt for this dude, Gus Versace or some nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some nigga from out of Staten Island or something, you know what I'm saying? That nigga killed the agent, you know what I'm saying? So after he killed that agent, the DA, the FBI, them niggas went on a manhunt all throughout the city, and that's how they came. They came across Fat Cat and them. They came across the Supreme Team and them. They came across some Chinese dudes down in Chinatown because they didn't know nothing about Boy George, you know what I'm saying? Boy George was a young dude, you know what I'm saying, in the Bronx, not even 21 years old, that was a millionaire off of heroin, you know what I'm saying? They ain't know nothing about him, you know what I'm saying? But they was busting up Chinese dudes in Chinatown, and they had an informant down there on their case, and the nigga was like, yo, you got this young kid out the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even know. Nigga got a pool and all that. You know what I'm saying? With Obsession and his dope and stamp and all that in his pool and all that. So they was like, what? Then that's how they got on Boy George. They didn't even know about Boy George. You know what I'm saying? They learned out about Boy George through a Chinese nigga from the Chinatown when they was busting them Chinatown niggas. You know what I'm saying? They them Chinas, them Flying Dragon and all them niggas. They bust them niggas up. You know what I'm saying, for selling drugs and getting money and all that. Them niggas had barrels of shit and all that. They bust them dudes up. So they had a foreman on their case. So the foreman in their case knew about Boy George through the Chinese niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he told on Boy George. He told the feds about Boy George, and the feds took it from there. You know what I'm saying? And Boy George is still locked up. You ain't seen him since, you heard? Then boom. So Charlie Rock, I was giving him that story on doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Charlie Rock, LD, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Boy George. You're going to talk about Chicky. You're going to talk about Baby. You're going to talk about Calderon. You heard? I said, yeah, that shit going to be super dope. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. He was like, yeah, all right, so it's set. But we never got a chance to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because he kept putting the dates off. And the dates that he was putting it off on, shut up. The dates he was putting it off on, I wasn't available. You know what I'm saying? And he was only available at certain times because he was down there in Florida in that program, and I kind of knew that he was in a program because the way that he was telling me about the dates. You know what I'm saying? The way we was talking about it, we were supposed to do it right then and there, but he was like, nah, we got to do it Sunday, and then Sunday turned into Tuesday. You heard? He called me like the next day and said, yo, how about we do it Tuesday? You heard? I'm like, all right, let's do it Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to be pressed, but boom, boom. So then, slowly but surely, we didn't do it. He didn't do his version of it anyway. And then he called me up one weekend. One day we was talking on the phone, and I was like, yo, bro, you don't want to stop talking about that nigga Fat Joe, put that shit to rest. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, B. For life and this and that and that. No, I asked him, I said, yo, I see how you always calling that Fat Joe, and I looked at your videos and all that, boom, boom, da-da-da. But I said, you don't never see yourself dead in that joint with Fat Joe, man? Come on, B, y'all dudes was brothers, man. He said, nah, B, I lost my eye, B. You know what I'm saying? Nah, B, I'm keeping my foot on his neck. So I told him, I said, yo, Rock, I can't fuck with you with nothing with Fat Joe, you heard? I'm not saying, I don't want to be a part of nothing bad that you're saying about Fat Joe, because at the end of the day, I know Fat Joe and I know a lot of people around him, you heard? They my mans, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to, wreck those relationships over nothing that you saying about Fat Joe and that I might be a part of. So, we ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna do nothing with you right now. I'm gonna let you rock out, do you. You know what I'm saying? But we could get up after, your run or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I respect that. But he still was trying to get me to still do something. And like, he was like trying to say like, don't worry about that, this and that, more. I'm like, nah, B, I don't want that for my brand. I don't want that. I don't want to be established with hating on people, you heard? If I'm spitting facts, I'm spitting facts. I'm not saying he was hating on Fat Joe. I'm just saying that he was spitting his facts. But I'm just saying that I don't want to be a part of that, you heard? So I wasn't. And the other day, Thursday, the day before he died, I think he died on the 5th. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the 5th was a Friday or Saturday. Either a day before he died or 2 days before he died. He reached out to me on YouTube. He let that joint go by. He reached out to me on YouTube. I'm gonna have a smoke with my man Charlie Rock LD. He reached out to me on YouTube, and he was like, yo, L, you still banging on YouTube? And I said, yeah, I'm still banging on YouTube. Why, was good? And I was like, I just watched you last night, you heard? And 2 days later or the next day, well, actually 2 days after he died or a day after he died, I found out he died. He passed away through the dude Panda Chop TV. Shout out to him. He would be reporting a lot of stuff on Charlie Rock LD. Yeah, I'm having a smoke from my guy Charlie Rock LD, BX representative. Stand-up dude, always kept it official. always kept it official. It's my YouTube comrade, you heard? You gotta remember, Charlie Rock older than me, and he was watching my channel. He said that my channel was giving him inspiration to do what he was doing. He had the joint Prison Mentality, where he used to talk about prison and shaking that mentality of being institutionalized and helping people come home and stay home, you know what I'm saying? He was doing what he was trying to do as a man, you know? The only negative part was he was talking about Fat Joe, but other than that, he was trying to be a stand-up brother, man. You heard? He took all that to his grave, man. You heard? Took all that to his grave. So, shout out to Bronx, shout out to BX, shout out to Charlie Rock LD. Rest in peace to you. Rest in peace to you. God bless your family. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, man, life is short, can't be bought.